Welcome to The Right Slant, where we cut through the noise to give you the straight talk on complex issues. Today, we're taking on the labyrinth of Illinois gun laws. We'll expose the truth about the duty to inform, the hurdles of conceal and carry, the nonsensical ban on suppressors, and the arbitrary limits on magazine capacity. First up, the Firearm Owner's Identification Card, or FOID. In Illinois, this is your permission slip to exercise your Second Amendment rights, a requirement just to own a firearm or ammunition. While it's supposed to be a shell-issue system, many law-abiding citizens face bureaucratic delays and obstacles, proving that the right to bear arms is not as guaranteed as it should be. And if you're under 21, you're generally out of luck. Another example of how the state restricts the rights of legal adults. The state can revoke your FOID card for something as simple as failing to report a lost or stolen firearm within 48 hours, a punitive measure that punishes victims of crime. Then there's the Concealed Carry License, or CCL, another hoop to jump through for the right to self-defense outside your home. A mandatory 16-hour training course, one of the longest in the nation, is required. This isn't about safety. It's about making it as difficult as possible for you to exercise your rights. Even if you meet all the requirements, a local police department can object based on a vague, reasonable suspicion, opening the door for arbitrary denials of your rights. And forget about carrying here with a permit from another state. Illinois refuses to recognize your rights, treating legal permit holders from other states like criminals. Open carry is completely off the table, and carrying a concealed handgun without the state's permission is a serious crime. So much for shall not be infringed. However, a person with an Illinois CCL may carry a loaded or unloaded concealed firearm on or about their person. On the topic of duty to inform, Illinois law doesn't require you to immediately tell law enforcement you're carrying. A small victory for privacy, but don't expect it to be a simple interaction. Despite this, it remains crucial to be fully aware of all state and local laws concerning firearms to ensure compliance. Now for the main event, the state's assault on so-called assault weapons and standard capacity magazines. As of early 2023, Illinois has banned the sale of a wide range of popular and commonly owned firearms they've labeled assault weapons. If you owned one before the ban, you're forced to register it with the state police, creating a government list of gun owners, a deeply concerning step for anyone who values privacy and freedom. The ban targets firearms based on cosmetic features like pistol grips and flash suppressors, features that do nothing to alter the function of the firearm but are used to scare the public. They've also banned the sale of rifle magazines that hold more than 10 rounds and handgun magazines that hold more than 15. These are standard, not high capacity, and limiting them only hurts law-abiding citizens in a self-defense scenario. You're only allowed to have these standard capacity magazines on your own property, severely restricting your ability to train and be prepared. Thankfully, these unconstitutional restrictions are facing strong legal challenges from patriots who are fighting to protect our Second Amendment rights. And what about suppressors? Banned. These are safety devices designed to protect hearing, but Illinois has decided to outlaw them, against all common sense. This ban, like the others, is being fought in court. It's a constant battle to keep our rights from being eroded by overreaching government. It's important to note that Illinois has state preemption for certain areas of gun law, overriding local regulations. There's even a push to punish gun manufacturers with special licensing fees, a clear attempt to drive the firearm industry out of the state and limit your choices. The state also dictates how you must store your firearms, intruding on your personal responsibility and treating all gun owners like they are irresponsible. The Attorney General champions these so-called reasonable regulations, but for those of us who believe in the Constitution, they are anything but. Navigating this hostile environment is a challenge, but it's a fight worth having for every gun owner in Illinois. We hope this breakdown from The Right Slant has armed you with the truth about the state of gun rights in Illinois. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive.